Living in the shadows, where the neon glow high society never quite reaches. That's where I found myself. No gilded gates, no red carpets, just the cold hard reality of the streets. Had to keep it real every single second because pretense. That was a luxury I couldn't afford, rising up from the very bottom, where the cracks in the pavement were like canyons. There were no quick returns, no easy handouts, definitely no dividends in the traditional sense. I was just a kid from these streets, swearing on everything I held dear. No church choir's amen was gonna change that origin. Grew up hard, yeah, harder than most would ever understand my shoes. They told my story, worn thin, souls peeling each scuff, mark a testament to miles walked in battles fought. Life felt like a constant grueling fight, a battle royale where only the strong survive. But somehow, deep down, I knew I was born to win. No silver spoons in my mouth, no wealthy relatives leaving me a fortune, just a stark landscape of my existence. I spit facts raw and unfiltered, no room for sugarcoating, no need for spin. I might have dreams of platinum records and diamond rings, but what I'm truly rich in is what's inside. Gold in my heart, steel in my resolve. The struggle felt like it was etched into my skin, part of my DNA, a constant weight on my back, pushing me forward, staying true to my roots. That's the code I lived by. The flashy bling and hollow promises meant nothing to me. This was my life, not some manufactured story, not some pop song I was singing just for show. Although, wouldn't lie, not singing a metal song.
Your guess is as good as mine.
But I do got an appreciation for a bit of Steel Panther now and then. But mostly I was a black wizard with the wit, a lyrical alchemist with the knack for pulling complex creations out of full stack GANs. Digital magic meeting street reality deep in the heart of the city, where the skyscrapers claw at the sky and cast long oppressive shadows. The truth always seemed to clash with the polished lies. That's where my accordion came in, not the usual instrument you'd expect, but it became my voice, the voice for those who felt voiceless, unheard, invisible. I used it to throw light on the injustices, the glaring inequalities that everyone seemed to ignore. But I wasn't doing it to impress, to gain fame or applause. It was a cry from the heart, a desperate plea for understanding. One squeeze of the bellows, two squeezes, each note carrying the weight of despair, the ache of broken dreams. My music was tuned to the rhythm of the inequality we all shared, whether we wanted to admit it or not. I was begging folks to not turn away, not shut their eyes to the pain around them. I wanted my accordion rap, a fusion of old world soul and new world urgency to fertilize real change. No more empty promises, no more disguises. Racism, poverty, systemic issues, these weren't abstract concepts to me. They were my everyday reality. The air I breathe, our system was broken, fractured beyond repair. And the oppressed, the marginalized, they weren't treated gently, they were crushed under its weight. The accordion wept for every soul caught in the struggle, every heart fighting to keep beating. But even in the face of the longest, darkest night, we stood together, a united front, a beacon of hope against the despair. I'd lived a life beneath those vast and different skies, with dreams that were so much bigger than my circumstances, so much grander than what my eyes could see. Grinding hard, putting in the hours day and night, tirelessly pursuing my definition of success. That was my only right, my only prayer. In the pits of poverty, buried so deep that it felt like quicksand. Every minute stretched into what felt like centuries of pain, of hopelessness. Escaping that trap felt almost impossible, like being confined in a cage with visible bars. But even then, my mind was a storm of ambition, and I found a hidden wellspring of strength in the relentless grind. Lessons learned, they were like writing in the sand, fleeting, fragile, destined to be washed away by the crashing waves of life. It was hard to find solid ground, hard to hold on, but I found that every stumble, every fall became a part of my dance, my unique expression of survival. In the midst of that struggle, in the belly of that beast, I discovered my chance, my opportunity to rise, to evolve, to become
cracks,
something more.
Chasing shadows from this concrete tomb, beats and bellows, watch the green awake. From the platform's hum, a story starts to bloom. Accordions cry, chasing away the gloom. City's heartbeat